Maitre Parfumeur et Gantier, master perfumer and glove maker, was founded in 1988 by Jean Laporte. Inspired by the great French perfume houses of the 17th century, when scented gloves were a fashionable trend, and because of it, the king introduced the title glove and perfume master. This perfume house revives the fine arts of both perfumery and glove making. Using the finest components and materials, Jean Laporte's former apprentice, Jean-Paul Mier-Lage, took over as perfumer and head of the house in 1997. The company's first fragrances for men and women were introduced in 1988. Maitre Parfumeur et Gantier has created 49 perfumes since 1988, which in actuality is not a lot, but they are very high quality fragrances indeed. And I'm so glad I finally got to introduce you guys to this luxurious and fine fragrance house. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and today I will review the Ambre Precieux Ultime by Maitre Parfumeur et Gantier. This luxurious amber fragrance was launched in 2014, and the nose behind this fragrance is Jean-Paul Mier-Lage. The iconic fragrance from 1988, Ambre Precieux, which is the original version, is revived in a new edition called Ambre Precieux Ultime. The new edition will be offered in a limited amount of only 1,000 flacons. The well-known composition retains the same ingredients as the original ones, but this time in slightly different ratios. The flacon of the new edition Ambre Precieux Ultime stays true to the original and mimics the shape of the 1988 flacon. However, the color was changed into lacquered black and is crowned with a golden and black cap. So make sure you stick to my video and check out the unboxing of this beautiful, gorgeous bottle. As you all know, there are tons of amber fragrances on the market right now, and it's probably the most popular category of all fragrance genres out there. So creating an amber fragrance that would stand out from a lot of other amber fragrances out there is a very daunting, difficult, and risky task, unless you are the OG of this special recipe for this ordinary sauce. What an amber this is. This was love at the first sniff for me. Very simple, but yet warm, sweet, spicy, cozy, and very soothing. It is very potent, and therefore it has this narcotic vibe to it, which makes it very addictive. It must be due to that beautiful powdery smokiness in the dry down. The first time I sprayed it, I kept going back for it constantly, and I could not stop smelling my wrist. It is a very manly and smoldering type of a scent, definitely a gentleman type of a fragrance. The original Ambre Precieux is an eau de toilette that was released in 1988 and soon became an instant classic. There really was nothing else like it at the time. Even Serge Lutens' famous and equally significant Ambre Sultane or Tom Ford's Amber Absolute came out later, and it is quite a different scent altogether. Ambre Precieux became such a big hit between people that they decided to come up with an ultime version, the ultimate version. The fragrance is not meant to be a reinvention of Ambre Precieux, but a deeper, more concentrated version where the ratios of its much-loved base notes have been amplified. Ambre Precieux may have been the very first amber creation centered on ambergris as much as labdanum amber and backed up with heavy amounts of resins, vanilla, and some aromatic notes as well. Now imagine taking the original version and boosting the ratios for some of the notes in the fragrance, and that is how you get Ambre Precieux Ultime. Now, I will definitely do a comparison video in the future of the original one and the Ultime, but since I have not tried the original one, unfortunately, it would be very difficult for me to compare them and tell you guys the difference. So I can just go with my first impression of this one only. So I'm just reviewing this fragrance standalone without any reference to the original one. All right, so let's get to the accords of Ambre Precieux Ultime and see what we get. Again, as I mentioned earlier, make sure you stick to my video and check out the unboxing of this gorgeous, gorgeous flacon. All right, so let's spray and see what we get on the initial spray. Wow, this is very potent. I can already smell this. Very aromatic, and it definitely stands behind its name. Beautiful. Ambre Precieux Ultime opens up with heavy dose of amber, labdanum, vanilla, and a big load of myrtle, which is followed by regal incense and exotic spicy nutmeg. This is a different take on amber. It does not go into deep sultry path as the classics do. Besides the overdose of myrtle on the opening, you also get this beautiful lavender, which gives this fragrance an aromatic, herbaceous, and crispy opening as well. It gives me a bit of Pour un homme de 40 kind of a vibe, but not the same at all. This is definitely heavier, richer, balsamic, sweet, warm, spicy, and not to mention that beautiful amber chord. So the myrtle on the opening, which creates this gorgeous, beautiful, warm, balsamic, sweet, aromatic, spicy chord, blends so well with lavender, which creates this aromatic, floral, clean, green, and yet fresh, spicy, licorice facets. As we get to the heart of this fragrance, that gorgeous sweet vanilla comes in alongside labdanum zestus, which makes the fragrance definitely sweeter, but not gourmand. Boosts that beautiful amber chord, which is very comforting and cozy type of a sweetness. There is also this light, sweet, spicy, earthy, pungent, woody chord, which must be the nutmeg. As you get to the base of this fragrance, it significantly gets darker, spicier, and it becomes smoky. The Tolu Balsam, which has that sweet amber chord, and the Peru Balsam, which has an intense, woody, coniferous, aromatic amber chord, toned down that sensual, salty, caramelized ambergris. This is a highly precise work of art as far as amber fragrances goes. An exceptional fragrance, a unique and timeless perfume. A highly concentrated eau de parfum which accentuates the balms and vanilla of the sumptuous accord. But then it turns into the sultry, smoky herbal like hay or sweet and warm like caramelized almonds. Alright, so let's get to the notes of Ambre Precieux Ultime. Top notes we have myrtle and lavender. Middle notes we have coumarine, vanilla, nutmeg, labdanum zestus. In base notes we have Peru Balsam, Tolu Balsam, and some ambergris. Alright, so let's get to the performance and longevity. As far as performance and longevity goes, it is a great performer, a head turner, and a smoldering type of a scent. On my skin, it lasts easily between 9 to 10 hours, which is very long lasting. So as far as the performance and longevity goes, I would definitely give it a high score. All right, so let's get to the projection and sillage. As far as the projection sillage goes, this one has a very strong to almost enormous sillage. Now, that only lasts for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then it gets very close to your skin. Remember, the highly concentrated fragrances, they don't really project as much as eau de toilette does. So this one only projects for about half an hour, really crazy, but then it gets close to your skin, but then stays on your skin very, very strong for about 9 hours. And then it becomes a skin scent, but it lasts for a very long time. So it's almost like a close encounter type of a scent, but yet when you get close to someone, you can really smell it very well. So as far as the projection sillage goes, I would give it a medium score. All right, so let's get to the compliments. As far as the compliments goes, I'm telling you, this one is going to be a compliment monster. This will get a lot of compliments. It is one of those smoldering, head turner, sophisticated gentleman type of a scent. I would say this would do great for someone that's over 30 years old. And yeah, if you wear this, I'm telling you, you will get a lot of compliments from the ladies. They love this fragrance on men. So as far as the compliments goes, I would give this one a very, very high score. All right, so let's get to the versatility of this one. This guy right here actually can be a signature scent, believe it or not. Even though it has very strong notes in it, it can definitely work all year round. And you can definitely wear this during summertime as well. It really does well because of the lavender in it. So for some reason it works, but I'm telling you, the dry down, it does get a little bit dark and smoky. So I would say maybe the nighttime would be great for this one during summertime or heat of the summer. But other than that, I could definitely see this one as a signature scent. Now, as far as where to wear this, I would say because it's so luxurious, I would say this one demands dressing up for it, and it would be a great fragrance for, let's say, a high-end job, or it would be great for a night out with friends, or even a dating night would be doing great. So as far as the versatility goes, I would give this one also a high score. Now, let's talk about the uniqueness of this. Well, this guy is the OG of all the amber fragrances. It's one of the first amber fragrances that was created. Not this version, the original version of it, but that alone makes this fragrance very unique. And I have to say, it is a unique fragrance. This amber is done differently. It's not your typical classic type of a sultry amber. It's definitely different, and it's done in a very different way that you have to experience it for yourself. So as far as the uniqueness goes, I would definitely give this one a high score. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we get to the end of my video. That's all I have for Ambre Precieux Ultime. If you own this one, please let me know in the comment section what's your take on it. And if you don't own this one, this guy right here is an easy blind buy. I'm telling you, it's very mass pleasing, and the girls would fall in love with this. And that's it, you guys. That's all I have. Thank you so much. And hopefully I'll see you guys soon with another video. Bye. Yeah.